Welcome to our Chazal King property management COVID-19 segment. We're going to be talking about Victorian properties here today. We're actually going to be running a few of these segments over the next few weeks so that we can give our tenants and our landlords the latest information of what's happening right now. Certainly there's been some changes in the environment since COVID-19's come in, so we want to provide all our, again, tenants and landlords alike with the latest updated information. So I've got Chloe Conway, one of our property managers, here to have a chat to us about some of those changes. So I might introduce Chloe now. Okay, welcome Chloe, thanks for joining us here today. We're at the socially acceptable distance to be talking here today. As we said, lots of changes that are happening right now. So I think one of the biggest questions we would have, Chloe, in our office is from tenants saying, I've lost my job, what do I do?
So with the new laws that have come into place and everything from Consumer Affairs, that's the best resources for tenants to go to, and obviously contacting us as the property manager. So any notice to vacates after March the 29th are null and void. So if you are suffering hardship or anything, the best thing to do is contact us as your property manager and put in place a rent reduction which would be negotiated with the landlord. So you need to provide as much information as you can, have proof that you have lost your job or that you're going to Centrelink to receive payments, and then put in place the amount that it's affordable to you to be able to pay each week or each month.
Okay, so how do I physically go about obtaining a grant or a reduction? Like what's the mechanism?
So once the rent reduction has been approved by the landlord, we then lodge it on the Consumer Affairs website, and then you may be eligible for the rent relief grant, which is up to $2,000, which is paid directly to us, then we pass it on to the landlord.
Okay.
So we will,
All right. So I'm a tenant at the moment and I've lost my job and I'm finding it really hard. I'm pretty nervous about getting evicted. Tell me, what are the rules and regulations around that as we sit here right now?
So we actually cannot send a notice to vacate.
Okay.
So the only notice to vacates that can be issued is if the property is going up for sale, or if the landlord's wanting to move back into the property, and we need to apply directly to VCAT for those.
Right. Okay.
So any notice that was issued on or after the 29th of March is null and void. Right. Same with rent increases. We can't increase rent anything from March 29th.
Okay, so from a tenant's point of view, really there's some great safety nets and mechanisms to keep them in their property firstly, but also if they're finding it hard to pay, there's ways and means that we can help them through that period and patch, okay?
Yes.
All right, so from a landlord's point of view, okay, you've got a tenant and the tenant's finding it difficult to pay. What are my rights and I suppose, what's the rules for the landlords?
So again, the rent reduction, so you'd need to think what you're able to offer your tenant in regards to a rent reduction and what's feasible to you. There's also resources out there for landlords. It's advisable for them to contact their insurance companies, their broker, their lender. They might be entitled to the land tax grant and all of that. And again, all the forms are on the Consumer Affairs website as same for tenants.
I suppose just to finish off, you can see there is lots of changes being made, and I think there'll be more changes. If you need some advice, please call our office. If you're a tenant or a landlord, even if you're not one of our existing landlords and you want to call and have a chat to one of our property management team, they've all got a fantastic experience they can draw on and to guide you through this difficult time. So again, feel free to call. We're all here to help. Thanks for listening in.
Thanks.